ሰላም ተማሪዎች እንዴት ናችሁ? ሸቱ ነኝ የ10ኛ ክፍል የሂሳብ መምህር ከሉሲ ብሪጅ አካዳሚ። ዛሬ የምንማረው ስለ ሊኒየር ፋንክሽን ግራፍስ ኦፍ ሊኒየር ፋንክሽን ይሆናል። ከዛ በፊት ግን ልክ እንደሁል ጊዜው ዌብሳይታችን lucybridgeacademy.com እየገባችሁ አጫጭር ኖቶችን ታገኛላችሁ። የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎችን ወይም የጥያቄ ባንኮችን ታገኛላችሁ። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ከ5 ቋንቋዎች በላይ መረዳት የሚችል ፐርሰናላይዝድ ኤአይ አሲስታንስ ፕላትፎርም ታገኛላችሁ። በመሆኑ ሰብስክራይብ እያደረጋችሁ ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። እንዲሁም ለሌሎች ተማሪዎች በስፋት እንዲዳረስ የዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ፣ የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንም ተቀላቀሉ። Okay, so linear function. If you remember in the previous period, in the previous video, ምን አይተናል? በባለፈው ቪዲዮአችን የtypes of function, okay? One-to-one function, on-to function, and one-to-one correspondence. የሚለውን በደንብ አይተናል። ዛሬ ደግሞ the graph of linear function or linear functionን በደንብ አድርገን እናያለን ማለት ነው። Okay, the graph of any equation of the form y is equal to the graph of the function y is equal to mx plus b is the line y is equal to, okay, y is equal to mx plus b is a straight line. A straight line, such an equation is called a linear equation. A function defined by linear equation is called a linear function. Look, linear equation ማለት ax plus b is equal to 0 ካልን linear equation እንላለን። linear equations እንለው where a different from 0, right? A should be different from 0, and f of x which is equal to ax plus b ካልን ደግሞ provided that a different from 0 in both cases is linear function. It is a linear function, right? So linear function. Now, what do you mean by ax plus b, or sometimes f of x by y መተካት እንችላለን። y is equal to ax plus b እንላለን። In this case, y and x are variables, whereas a and b are numbers. What kind of numbers? A should be every real number different from 0, and b it can be 0, it can be any real number, okay? b can be any real number, whereas a is a real number but not 0. In this case, such a function is called a linear function. In this case, a is a slope, all right? A is a slope. A is our slope and b is y-intercept, right? Look, a function is a linear function if and only if the domain is the set of all real numbers denoted by f of x, which is equal to ax plus b, right? Now, a, the coefficient of x, a is always, we call it slope of the line, whereas b is y-intercept. Y-intercept, that means the graph crosses the y-axis at b, right? At b, graph y-axis at b ላይ cross ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። So slope, a is a slope, or the slope means the coefficient of x, and the graph may be from top right to left bottom, okay? From top right to left bottom, or from first quadrant to third quadrant. In this case, the slope a is greater than 0, right? Positive slope እንለዋለን, or it is increasing, all right? Increasing. But if it is from left top to right bottom, okay? Whereas if it is such a function from left top to right bottom, a is less than 0, that means the value of a is less than 0, which is a negative number. In this case, the line is decreasing, right? Decreasing. It is a decreasing function, right? So if a linear function with a form y is equal to mx plus b ከሆነ ግራፋችን either from top right to left bottom or from left top to right bottom. In this case, if it is from left top to right bottom, if it is from right top to left bottom, we call it increasing function and the slope is positive. But if the slope is negative, it is from what? From top left to right bottom, and we call it the function is decreasing function. We call it is a decreasing function. Okay, the graph of f of x, ax plus b is a straight line. Yes, it is a straight line. The graph of every linear function is always straight line, right? Straight line. Either from top right to left bottom or from left top to right bottom, right? ከዚህ ወደዚህ የሚሄድ ከሆነ ማንኛውም ሊኒየር ፋንክሽን ግራፉ ስትሬት ላይን ነው። ከዚህ ወደዚህ ሊሆን ይችላል ኦር ከዚህ ወደዚህ ሊሆን ይችላል ማለት ነው። ኦኬ from top right to left bottom ከሆነ a ወይም ስሎፑ ፖዚቲቭ ነው። ከዚህ ወደዚህ ከሆነ ደግሞ from left top to right bottom የሚሄድ ከሆነ ደግሞ ስሎፑ ኔጋቲቭ ነው ወይም ዲክሪዚንግ ነው እንላለን ማለት ነው። Okay, a is the slope. Yes, a is the slope. A is the slope, the coefficient of x. Okay, but it has to write in the form of f of x is equal to ax plus b. All right, ax plus b, and a should be different from what? A should be different from 0, and a is called slope. A is slope. For a greater than 0, the graph of f of x, x plus b is increasing. Yes. Okay, this type. The line looks like this one, and a is greater than 0, and it is increasing. Increasing. But if it is from left to right bottom, if it is from left top to right bottom, this type, a is less than 0, a is less than 0, that means negative slope, and it is decreasing. Decreasing. For a less than 0, the graph of f of x, x plus b is decreasing. Okay. Graphs of linear functions. The graphs of linear functions. The graph of f of x equal to x plus b is straight line. For a is equal to 0. Look, what happens if a is 0, right? What happens if a is 0, right? F of x, which is equal to ax plus b. Don't forget that a different from 0. What happens if a is 0? If a is equal to 0, f of x is equal to what? B, which is constant function. Which is a constant function, okay? And the graph of this function passes through what? It passes through x. Why assume b is here? We know that b is a y-intercept. That means the graph crosses the y-axis at b, and it is parallel to x-axis. This is f of x is equal to b, which is a constant function. Function is a constant function. It is parallel to x-axis and passes through b. Okay, and if x is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to b minus y, which is b y-intercept in Nolan, where the graph crosses the y-axis. Okay, if f of x is equal to 0, then ax plus b is equal to 0. X is equal to minus b over a, where x intercept in Nolan. Good. Okay, y is equal to, or yeah, y is equal to f of x is equal to ax plus b ነው ብያችኋለሁ ቅድም። and 0 ስናደርግ y is equal to 0 times x. Okay, 0 times x plus b, which is y is equal to 0 plus b, yes, which is b, which is called y intercept. No, this is y intercept. Y, that means the graph crosses the y-axis at b. And again, y is equal to ax plus b. ግራፉ x አክሲስን ደግሞ የት ላይ እንደሚያቋርጠው ለማወቅ y 0 እናደርጋለን። make it 0 for y 0, which is equal to ax plus b. This means minus b is equal to ax. Okay, subtract b from both sides. Now dividing both sides by a over a, yeah, minus b over a is equal to x intercept. Okay, x intercept. That means the graph crosses x-axis at minus b over a, right? The graph crosses x-axis at minus b over a. ስለዚህ ግራፉን ድሮ ለማድረግ ሁሉ ጊዜ y intercept እና x intercept ያስፈልገናል ማለት ነው። x intercepትን ለማወቅ ወይም ግራፉ x-axis የት ላይ እንደሚያቋርጠው ለማወቅ y 0 ማድረግ ነው። ኦኬ፣ የx ቫልዩ እናገኛለን። ያ ማለት x intercept እንለዋለን። ዋይ ኢንተርሴፕት ወይም ደግሞ ዋይን የት ላይ እንደሚያቋርጠው ግራፉን ለማወቅ አክቹአሊ ዋይ ኢዝ ኢኳል ቱ ኤክስ ፕላስ ቢ ፎርም ከሆነ ዋይ ኢንተርሴፕት ኦልዌይስ ቢ ነው ማለት ነው። ወይም ደግሞ ለኤክስ 0 ስንሰጥ ዋይ ኢዝ ኢኳል ቱ ቢ የሚል እናገኛለን። ሶ ዘ ግራፍ ክሮስስ ዘ ዋይ አክሲስ አት ቢ ዋይ አክሲስን ቢ ላይ ያቋርጣል ማለት ነው። ኦኬ ናው ሉክ ኤፍ ኦፍ ኤክስ ኢዝ ኢኳል ቱ ኤክስ ፕላስ ቢ ኦልራይት 0 ቢ ዋይ ኢንተርሴፕት ማለት ለኤክስ 0 እንሰጠዋለን። ኦኬ ለኤክስ 0 ስንሰጠው 0 ታይምስ ኤክስ 0 0 ፕላስ ቢ ቢ የዋይ ቫልዩ ቢ ይሆናል። 0 ኮማ ቢ ኢዝ ዋይ ኢንተርሴፕት ግራፍ ክሮስስ ዘ ዋይ አክሲስ አት 0 ኮማ ቢ ራይት ኤንድ ኤክስ ኢንተርሴፕት ቅድም እንዳየነው ለዋይ 0 ስንሰጥ የኤክስ ቫልዩ ማይነስ ቢ ኦቨር ኤ ይመጣና ግራፉ እዚህ ፖይንት ላይ ኤክስ አክሲስን ያቋርጣል ማለት ነው። ዘ ስሎፕ ኢዝ ኤ ኤንድ ፕሮፐርቲ ኢንክሪዚንግ ኢፍ ኤ ኢዝ ግሬተር ዛን 0 ዲክሪዚንግ ኢፍ ኤ ኢዝ ሌስ ዛን 0 ስሎፑ ፖዚቲቭ ከሆነ ኢንክሪዚንግ ፋንክሽን ነው። ስሎፑ ኔጌቲቭ ከሆነ ደግሞ ዲክሪዚንግ ፋንክሽን ነው ማለት ነው። ኤ ማለት ዲፈረንት ፍሮም 0 ነው ብለናል። ዲፈረንት ፍሮም 0 ማለት አይዘር ፖዚቲቭ ኦር ኔጌቲቭ ማለት ነው። ኤ ፖዚቲቭ ነው ማለት ደግሞ ፖዚቲቭ ስሎፕ ማለት ነው። ኤ ኔጌቲቭ ነው ማለት ደግሞ ኔጌቲቭ ስሎፕ ነው ማለት ነው። ፖዚቲቭ ስሎፕ ማለት ኢንክሪዚንግ ነው። ኔጌቲቭ ስሎፕ ማለት ደግሞ ዲክሪዚንግ ነው ማለት ነው። ኦኬ አሁን በዚህ መሰረት ኤፍ ኦፍ ኤክስ ኢዝ ኢኳል ቱ ማይነስ 3x ፕላስ 5 ስትመለከቱ ዋይ ኢንተርሴፕትን ለማወቅ ኤክስን 0 እናደርጋለን። 0 ሲባዛ በኔጋቲቭ 3 0 0 ሲደመር 5 5 ይሆናል። የኤክስ 0 ሲሆን የዋይ ቫልዩ ደግሞ 5 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። 0.5 ይሆናል። at 0.5 the graph crosses the y-axis. which graph? the graph minus 3x plus 5. again x intercept ለዋይን 0 ስናደርገው ወይም ኤፍ ኦፍ ኤክስን 0 ስናደርግ ማይነስ 3x ወደዚህ ሲያልፍ 3x is equal to 5 ይሆንና dividing both sides by 3 x is equal to 5/3 እናገኛለን ማለት ነው። so the graph crosses the x axis at 5/3, 0 ላይ ክሮስ ያደርገዋል ኤክስ አክሲስን። ስሎፓችን እንደምታዩት ኤ ነው። ኤ ማለት ኔጋቲቭ 3 ነው። ኔጋቲቭ 3 ስሎፓችን ነው። ኔጋቲቭ ቁጥር ነው ስሎፑ which means decreasing ነው ማለት ነው። or from left top to right bottom ነው ማለት ነው ግራፋችን ማለት ነው። ሲሚላርሊ ሌሎቹንም በዚህ መንገድ ማስቀመጥ እንችላለን። now example in each of the following given linear function determine the slope whether increasing or decreasing the x and y intercept, right? Let me see the first one which is 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. 2x plus 3y 2x plus 3y is equal to 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. ይሄን መጀመሪያ እንግዲህ ከዚህ በፊት በደንብ ዲስከስ እንዳደረግነው we have to write first in the form of f of x or y. f of x is equal to ax plus b form መጻፍ አለብን መጀመሪያ። ወደዚህ ፎርም ከቀየርን በኋላ ነው ስሎፑን በቀላሉ ማወቅ የምንችለው ማለት ነው። so or this means y is equal to okay y is equal to ax plus b form መጻፍ አለበት። this implies that subtracting 2x both sides 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. now dividing both sides by 3 3y over 3 is equal to minus 2x over 3 plus 6 over 3, which implies that 3 by 3 cancel y or f of x which is equal to minus 2 over 3 x plus 6 over 3 is 2. now slope which is a slope አያችን ስሎፕ ነች። ስንት ነች? the coefficient of x which is minus 2 over 3 is slope. the slope is it increasing or decreasing? what kind of number is it? negative number. the slope is negative therefore it is decreasing. f is decreasing. ፋንክሽናችን decreasing ነው ማለት ነው። it is decreasing. it is decreasing. what about y-intercept? y-intercept is 2. okay, b always y-intercept which is equal to x in 0 እናደርጋለን 0 times minus 2x 0 0 plus 2 2 y-intercept is 2 and x-intercept y in 0 እናደርጋለን okay. that means x-intercept 0 which is equal to minus 2 over 3x is equal to 2 ብለን x value ስናገኝ x intercept እናገኘን ማለት ነው። okay now እዚህ ጋር plus 2 sorry minus 2 over 3 x plus 2 አሁን minus 2 over 3 ወደዚህ ሲመጣ 2 over 3 x or adding 2 over 3 x both sides which is equal to 2. Now this means multiplying both sides by 3 over 2. 3 over 2 times 2 over 3 x is equal to 2 times 3 over 2. Multiplying both sides by 3 over 2 by the reciprocal of 2 over 3. Yes, by the reciprocal of 2 over 3, which is 2 by 2, 3 by 3 cancel. X is equal to 2 by 2, which is 3. So x-intercept is 3. X-intercept. X-intercept is 3. And y-intercept is how much? Y-intercept is 2. Y-intercept is 2. Okay. What about the second one? Y minus 3x. Okay. Y minus 3x. This is A1 and this is 2. Y minus 3x is equal to y minus 3x minus 5 is equal to minus 3. Okay, y minus 3x minus 5. Minus 5 is equal to minus 3. Now, y is equal to minus 3x minus 5 plus 5 minus 3. Y is equal to 3x plus 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay. Therefore, now y is equal to mx plus b. So 3, this is slope, okay? Slope. And 2, y-intercept. Y-intercept and x-intercept ለማወቅ yን 0 ማድረግ ነው። 0 which is equal to 3x plus 2. Now, minus 3x is equal to 2. Dividing both sides by minus 3, x is equal to minus 2 over 3. It is x-intercept, okay? X-intercept. X-intercept. Okay, now what the graph looks like? The graph looks like. ለመጀመሪያው ለአንደኛው ጥያቄ ግራፋችን ምን ይመስላል? Okay? X-axis, this is y-axis. So what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is 2. And x-intercept is 3, yes? X-intercept 3, y-intercept 2. So this is 2x plus 3y is equal to 6, the equation of the line, okay? The graph of the given function is, it looks like this one, whereas for the second one, x, it is y, okay? X-intercept minus 2 over 3, y-intercept 2. Y-intercept again 2. X-intercept minus 2 over 3. This x-intercept, that means the graph crosses the x-axis at minus 2 over 3, and the graph crosses the y-axis at 2. So this is the equation of the graph, which is y is equal to 3x, y is equal to 3x, y is equal to 3x plus 2. Okay, since the slope is positive, positive 3, so it is from top right to left bottom, or from first quadrant to third quadrant, okay? But the first one, the first one, since the slope is negative, which is negative 2 over 3, therefore the slope is from left top to right bottom, or the equation of the line is from left top to bottom, or we call it decreasing. This is decreasing, right? Decreasing, whereas this one is increasing. Increasing because the slope is positive. Positive slope means increasing, negative slope means decreasing. Question: determine whether the following function is increasing or decreasing, right? Now, look, 5y 10x minus 5y minus 20 is equal to 3. Write first in the form of y is equal to, okay, f of x is equal to ax plus, በዚህ ፎርም መጻፍ አለብን first. y is equal to ax plus b4 መጻፍ አለብን. Then we can identify the slope easily. Now, minus 5y is equal to minus 10x plus 20 plus 3. Minus 5y is equal to minus 10x plus 23. Dividing both sides by minus 5. Minus 5 cancel. Y is equal to minus 5 positive 2. 2x negative by negative positive. 10 over 5 is 2. 2x plus minus 23 over 5. So, we are asked whether it is increasing or decreasing. Look, our slope. Slope is 2, yes? Slope, therefore it is increasing. Increasing because the slope of the function is positive. The slope of the function is, which is 2. 2 is positive, therefore it is an increasing function. Okay, let g of x is equal to 1 minus a x minus b plus 1, where a and b are positive real numbers. Which of the following is true about the given graph, right? Look, let me write down the function, which is g of x, which is equal to 1 minus ax. The coefficient of x is 1 minus a, which is slope, right? Minus b plus 2. Look, this one, slope, and this one, minus b plus 2 is y-intercept. Okay, slope and y-intercept. That means 1 minus a. This is slope, okay? And minus b plus 2 is y-intercept. Now it is simple to answer the question. The slope is 1 minus a and y-intercept is minus b plus 2. Its slope is minus a. No. The slope is what? 1 minus a. Slope is 1 minus a, so a is not correct. B, it is increasing for a less than 1. You know what? For a less than 1? For a less than 1 means ስሎፓችን ምን ይሆናል? a ከአንድ በታች በሚሆንበት ጊዜ ስሎፓችን ምን ይሆናል? Our slope is 1 minus a. 1 minus a, የa value ከአንድ በታች ነው። So 1 minus a is used ብትፈልጉ ከአንድ ያነሰ የፈለጋችሁትን ቁጥር ወሰዱ። 0 መውሰድ ትችላላችሁ። 1 minus 0 is 1, which is positive ሆነ ስሎፑ, which is what? Increasing. የa value ከአንድ ሲያንስ 1 minus a positive ቁጥር ይሆናል። Therefore it is greater than 0, increasing ነው ማለት ነው። Yes, increasing. So it is increasing for a less than 1. Yes. Yes. ከአንድ የሚያንስ ማንኛውንም ቁጥር በኤ ቦታ ብትተኩ ስሎፓችን 1 minus a ምን ይሆናል? Always positive ይሆናል። Therefore it is increasing. Again, the y-intercept is 2. No, the y-intercept is minus b plus 2. Okay. The x-intercept is b minus 2 over b minus 1. No, look, functionችን 0 እናደርገዋለን ወይም y-ን 0 እናደርጋለን። 0 is equal to 1 minus a. 0 is equal to 1 minus ax minus b plus 2. Now ይህንን ወደዚህ ስናመጣው 1 minus ax is equal to minus b የነበረው plus b ይሆናል plus 2 የነበረው minus 2 ይሆናል dividing both sides by 1 minus a 1 minus a 1 minus a 1 minus a cancel x is equal to b minus 2 over 1 minus a ነው የሚሆነው b intercept but a should be different from 1 a ከአንድ የተለየ መሆን አለበት so x intercepታችን b minus 2 over 1 minus a መሆን አለበት ማለት ነው x intercept is b minus 2 over 1 minus a so b minus 2 over b minus 1 የሚለው which is not x intercept therefore the answer is it is increasing what it is increasing for a less than 1 ይሆናል ማለት ነው next video we will see graphs of quadratic function okay we will see graphs of quadratic function don't forget that we have seen the graph of linear function the linear function must be written in the form of y is equal to mx plus b form it has to be written in the form of ax plus b and a is the slope b is a y-intercept okay if a is greater than 0 the slope is increasing the line or the function is increasing if a is less than 0 the function is decreasing if a is greater than 0 which means positive slope it falls from top right to right bottom the graph looks like it is a straight line yes and from the second quadrant to the third quadrant if the slope is negative it is from left top to right bottom or from second quadrant to fourth quadrant this is all for today on the next video we will see the graphs of quadratic function which is a parabola whether upward or downward parabola እንደተለመደው ኮሜንታችሁን በቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ላይ ማስቀመጣችሁን አትርሱ የተለያዩ ሰጀሽኖችን ኮሜንታችሁን እንደዚሁ ማቅረብ ይኖርባችኋል ዌብሳይታችን lucybridgeacademy.com ውስጥ እየገባችሁ አጫጭር ኖቶችን ታገኛላችሁ የጥያቄ ባንኮችን ታገኛላችሁ እንዲሁም ደግሞ ከ5 ቋንቋዎች በላይ መረዳት የሚችል personalized AI assistance ፕላትፎርም ታገኛላችሁ ስለዚህ ሰብስክራይብ እና ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ እሸቱ ነበርኩ የሂሳብ መምህራችሁ ሰላም ሁኑ